Make sure you have props, blocks, strap, mat, drink. Welcome everybody. I just want to start by saying that, this week have not been an easy week. And I kind of believe that you know why there's a lot going on. And for me, I also have a personal experience with one of my best friends actually passed away 2 days ago with a heart attack. And today is a day that a group of my um, university friends are getting together and go to his funeral and say the last goodbye. And I feel kind of sad that I cannot go there and do that personally and saying goodbye for him for the last time. So it's heavy. However, I also have this phrase come back to me from one of the famous human being out there, Gandhi, and he said, I know you know this one pretty well, I believe, that be the change that you want to be in the world. And that is kind of helped me quite a little bit to go through these moments like what should I just don't want to move. I just want to sink deep into the dark hole. I feel very frustrated about what is going on. I feel like why nobody do the right thing for each and every one of us. So things should not go into this level of madness or badness. But the truth is, if I point the finger to other people, I will be able to point to every single one of them for my own unhappiness, for my own frustration, for my own despair. And the true change, it will never going to really happen. It may heal a little bit, but when something else happens, that will trigger that feeling of frustration, overwhelming, loneliness, again and again and again. So I believe wholeheartedly that if we want the true and real change to happen, you have to do and practice that change yourself. You have to practice loving to yourself and others so you don't feel lonely from inside and everybody feel the love from you. If you feel the frustration that why things not seem to really happening the right way, why don't you be that person to show how to do it skillfully so people have the knowledge to do the right thing and they don't have to be frustrated? Why don't you walk on this earth calmly, lovingly, have this big tenderness in your heart, and people can see you and say, it's something about you that reminding me of how I want to live that life. Why not, eating healthy, have the smiles on your face, and you just spread them all to others so they can see that as an example. And like look at my daughter, Thea. She actually learned from actually observing, not really so much from what I tell her, but every time when she observes, I go use the bathroom, I comb my hair, I brush my teeth. She want to do exactly what I am doing. And I think subconsciously that's how we learn from one another. Okay? Having said that, will you please find your comfortable seated position, standing position, lying down position, and you close your eyes and you breathe deeply in and out through your nose. If you feel that heaviness within you, that wound inside of you kind of open today, the frustration, the loneliness, the despair, the overwhelming, Breathe into that. Let those part of your body, let your emotion know that you are here. I am here for you. I am that friend that will be there for you when you need me. So breathe into that part. And when you exhale, let the breath carry those feelings, kind of move it through you, move through your skin, move through your arms, move through your legs. Let it flow. Let's go through the flow because it is what the world is. We never stay in one place. And you slowing down the breath just a little bit and expand gradually, and also deflate gradually when you exhale. So you really take the time to feel and be with yourself. So your body know, yeah, I can feel you, my soul, you are there. You are there with me today. I am not alone. Let's change the way you treat me today, my soul. Let's change the way you treat your body by being really there, by listening to the aches and pain mindfully, by taking the time to shift and change position, to rest, to keep pushing to what is feel right. So be there wholly. Draw your hands together and you place your thumbs right at your third eyes. And may your mind bow down into your big, beautiful, tender heart. And we chant 3 ohms together, please. Inhale deeply. Exhale fully. You take another deep inhale. And you bow your head down to your heart. Release your hands, lift your chin, open your eyes. Will you please come down onto your back? Just lie down and stretch nice and long out through your arms, legs. You can interlace your fingers together and kind of press the palms away from you, or you can just have your arms on either side of your ears as it feel better for your shoulder. And when you inhale, you breathe fully into your diaphragms and lung and feel your trunks expand broadly. And each exhale, extend long out through the arms and legs. And you reach the right side longer, stretch the left side longer, and tilt it to the right a little bit, and vice versa. And then when you have done enough for your body, like be there as a good friend for yourself, then you rock your hips side to side. And feel your shoulders like thoroughly, because at one point if you feel like you need to change the way where your arms are, you can move them kind of lower down to your shoulder, into your hips directions, and stop wherever. Bend your knee, feet on the floor, windshield wiper, please. You listen to your hips and see how much your knee should go down to the floor, and maybe gradually you can go deeper to the ground beneath you. Once again, this is the times you take the practice to be there. Be the change that you want to see by practicing it with yourself first. Then you draw your knees together toward your chest. Inhale, opening your knees apart, circle them away. They're going to meet at one point and bring them back in when you inhale, and you keep moving with the breath. Now, if the movement of your knees circulation doesn't sync with the breath so well right now, please don't be so hard on yourself. That's another good practice as well. Don't be so hard on yourself. And feel what is feel right when that has been saying. Switch direction, please. How much relaxed your body becomes. Just know that the right and wrong is pretty much how your body feels. What is the signals that it said to you? Bring the arms and the legs up toward the ceiling. You're going to shake your wrists, ankles, calf muscles, forearms muscles. And we do right ankle above the left knee. I actually would love you to kind of extend your left leg and bend the knee in and out. So you gradually put the tension into the stretch of the hip. Like when you extend your legs out, you don't feel so much about it. But when you bring it in, you're going to feel more of the stretch. And of course, you're going to get that left leg worked out a little bit because you have to use your core muscle to do the work. And then bring your left knees in and hold it with the arms and the legs. And we do figure four on our right legs. And breathe deep. Deep inhale and deep exhale, please. And while you experience yourself here, remember to expand your awareness to the surrounding. What is the floor feel like? What is the sounds that surrounded you right now? Can you be at peace with them in this moment? Then we are going to get the right leg up toward the ceiling. This is a time the straps are good to be used. You can also interlace the hands behind your thighs, okay? And you can climb up the leg toward the foot. Just know that the more that right foot comes toward you, the more stretch of the hamstring you're gonna feel it, and you can control how much you want in this moment. If you add your left leg by straightening it and grab it to the floor, you're also gonna feel more. Sin is a warming up, so I want you to do it a little less for the moment. Kind of bring the heat into the muscles for now, and we can be more intense later on. Opening it to the right, please. Bring it back up, hands behind the back of the head. Lift your left leg off the floor about 2-3 inches. Head lift, chest lift. Exhale, right leg to meet the left. Inhale, come up. Keep going. 4, 5, 6. 4 more. 8, 9, 10. Both knees to your chest. Drop both of your knees to the left. Exhale, soften your ribs, back, lower back to the ground beneath you. Train your mind to come back, to really be with your body. Be there. Be there for yourself. Be there to yourself. Left hand behind the back of the head. Now we're going to cross crunch to the right. We're going to do it 15 times. Here we go. Exhale up. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Is that right? And drop your knees side to side. I'm about to go into 20. And then we go left ankle above the right knee, and you straighten and bend your right leg forward a little bit. Keep breathing. And become a good listener for your body. And you listen with love, with care. And then you get your right knees in. You take your right leg in with your arm to use the strap to keep your arms longer. Make your shoulder blades are able to be grounded. Your necks are not jerked up off the floor. You relax that part of the body, and you can soften your jaw, your cheek. If you feel very heavy, you want to relax sooner, you use a ha. Really get that sound out through your mouth. You are going to relax faster than just breathe out through the nose. I have done that a lot, so I'm sharing my experience. Left leg, kick it up toward the ceiling. Your right leg is an option, it's okay. Bend or straight. You open your left leg to the left. And while that happens, you allow this overwhelming to move through you, frustration to move through you, with each breath, the sadness to move through you. Allow the happiness to move through you. And you be that true essence that you kind of embrace and observe this quality of human being in the background. Like be in a way bigger than your emotion. And bring your left leg up. So core exercise here, lift the chest, hand behind the back of the head, right leg come off the floor a bit, and then left leg to meet the right. Inhale up, 9 more. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Knee to your chest. Exhale, come to the floor. Drop your knees to the right. And then you twist your body gently to the left. Big breath in and big breath out. Right hand behind the back of the head. Crunch to the left. 15 times, please. Here we go. Exhale up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And come back center. Drop the knee side to side. And we're going to get up to our seat so you can roll back and forward. Right. Or roll sideways. And then come up. Extend your legs in front of you. Exhale, you're going to extend your body forward toward the legs. Inhale, come up and away from that. Exhale, roll your bodies away from the legs. Inhale, come up, extend your body forward toward the legs. Long spines here, inhale. Keep repeating, please exhale. Go back one last time. Inhale, come up. Now we're going to go forward and exhale. Stretch our hamstring in Paschimottanasana. If you need a strap, use it to help your spine nice and elongate. Once again, use this form of listening to your body, and you be there as your best friend, as your best partner. And you listen deeply and give what your body asks you. Practicing that. Be the tender, kindest heart. Stay connected to your wholeness. Inhale, come up center. We're going to cross the right leg over left. Inhale, lifting the spine high. Exhale, twist to the right, please. Couple more breaths here. Inhale, breathe while you're lengthening. Also breathe through your back muscle. And exhale, you're twisting. Last breath here. And then you untwist. You get your right leg out. Now we're going to come up onto the right knee. So you're going to use your hand to help you. Like your left leg is already straight. Then your right hand, right knee, your left leg is in one straight line. You do left side nice and long. Why don't we circle the left shoulder 5 times? And then switch to the other directions. When finished, just do another light heart opening to the sky, maybe diagonal and long left side body. Exhale, go toward the floor, push away from the ground, come away from it, and lift your right arms up toward the ceiling, palm facing you, and exhale, stretch to the left, please. you inhale, you come up and away from the stretch. Now we're gonna facing the left leg, so you turn yourself toward the left leg carefully with the hips square, okay? We're gonna ground the left leg down to the floor. We're gonna kick the right leg up toward the ceiling, standing split. And then we're gonna square the hip and get the right knee toward the nose the best you can. And then kick it back and up with the hips opening to the right. Use the block if you need to. Move with the breath again, inhale, kick. Exhale, knees come toward the nose, hips square. 2 more. And then inhale, extend the legs up. Then square the hip. Land your right leg back behind you. We are twisting. Bend your left knee. Keep your right leg straight on knees bend. And you twist to the left. Both shoulder blades draw toward one another. Your heart is opening. Your left arm either extend up toward the ceiling or alongside the ears. If your shoulder doesn't feel good, you can also have your hands onto the hips. Please remember that you can go outside with the baby, sweetie. Neck nice and long. Thanks, love. And when you exhale, next time we go toward the floor, get your right knees off the ground, pivot to the right, make your feet parallel toward one another. Hold your elbow maybe or not. Swing your body side to side if you want. Or maybe you just want to be still and go deeper underneath the legs. Or maybe you want to do downward facing dog on the upper body while your legs are straight, or maybe you go sideways like a side stretch in your child's pose. You can do all of them as well. And then you're gonna turn toward the left, okay? I'm gonna use that as the front of my mat. So go to the left side of the mat and get your left leg back, child pose. We move with breath. Your inhale, come up and away from the floor, round the back and arch at the end, cow pose. Exhale, round your back and then go toward your heel, sit down, repeat please. Well, I'm filming. Sorry, I want to tell you sooner. Yeah, I'm teaching. Thank you. Keep going, please. And last one. Back to child's pose. Up onto your hands and knees. Let's do thread the needle, please. Left side first, thread to the right. Other side, please. And thread your right hand to the left. And you inhale, come up and away from the floor. Now we're gonna go to the second side. Now, since I don't want to facing away from the camera, so I'm gonna facing the opposite side of the mat. If you want to be able to do the same thing and you can still see me, please do so. Right. So we did these. So next is going to be right leg extended, left leg cross over. Right. Inhale, lengthen your spine up and you kind of twist already, and exhale, you twist to the left. Remember to broaden your heart, broaden your collarbone, let the heart open, neck nice and long. Belly facing forward, keep breathing. Couple more breaths here, please. Inhale, facing forward, get your left leg out. Now we're gonna balance on the left knee. Then use your hand to help you. Yeah. Left hand is to the left hand, left knee, right leg straight, and then lengthening your right arms overhead, and then you make a circle 5 times. 3, 4, 5. Chin direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then long right side body. Get the weight back toward your right foot. It's gonna help a lot. Head open slightly. Come away from the floor. Turn your left palm up toward the ceiling and stretch to the right. Hips stay back slightly. Neck nice and long. Remember to listen to your body. I mean, every time when I listen to my body, I have to move my neck and come up and away from that. Now we are going to face the right leg, okay? So go there safely, and your hip has to square. I'm gonna call the right side of the mat is the front edge of the mat now. And we're gonna go into the standing split. Weight onto your right leg, opening the hip, inhale. And then square the hip and get your left knee to your nose, round the back, use the block if you need to. And repeat. Last one. And then kick your left leg back behind you. We twist to the right with your left knee on the floor, your left leg straight. Heart open. Exhale, downward facing dog. We're gonna start moving a little bit more vigorous, everybody. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, downward facing dog. 5 more. Two. Inhale, 3, exhale. 4, 5. Downward facing dog, exhale. Bend your knees, look between the hands. Please take yourself forward safely to forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Legs strong, exhale, bow. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Hug your shins in, exhale. Bow, push your thighs apart. Inhale. Exhale. Ground down to your feet, arms out and up to the sky. Inhale. Balance on your left leg. Get your right knee to your chest. Okay? Hips back. And then get your right leg back behind you. We go into high lunge. Go from here to warrior 2. Reverse warrior. Hips stay back slightly. Remember your right arms are free. Bring your hands down to the floor. We step back to downward facing dog. Left leg back. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take plank and hold, please. Let's feel the wrist a little bit. Squeeze the arms in, chest forward, core engage. Strong crawl on your finger pads and four corners of your palms. Draw your core in strong, chest go forward. And we go from here to forward fold. So you can kind of tiptoe your feet in, or you can get your knees on the floor first. And we go forward to our Uttanasana. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, bow. Remember, legs are strong. Relax your jaw. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, bow. Inhale, lengthen the spine away from the legs. Exhale, bow down, ground down to your feet. Arms out and up to the sky. Maybe curl your heart back just slightly. And then bring your arms down by your sides. Exhale. Weight to your right leg. Get your left knee to your chest. Hips stay back. Heart lift. Be there with yourself. Mentally. Get your left leg back behind you. We work on our high lunge here. Work with the breath. Remember your arms are yours. Use what works. Exhale, keep lunging. Inhale, keep lifting the heart. Keep extending your neck. Warrior two. Reverse warrior. Right arms go up, 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 up. Back hip stay back, strong leg. Stretch, nice and long, the right side's body. And exhale, bring your hands down to the floor. Step your right leg back, downward facing dog. Our first flow is here, everybody. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, lower down, Chaturanga Dandasana. Pick your back bend here, please, and stay there for 3 to 5 breaths. Work on opening the heart. Like, you need to take time to listen when it's kind of new. Work with your lower back, strengthening them gradually. And back to downward facing dog or child's pose, please. Each exhale, you soften to the moment. You soften to where you are. You don't fight against the chaos. You just trust and be. And you listen carefully. Come up and away from the floor. We step the right leg forward. We're going to go into warrior three quickly. Launch it. I'm going to get my hand to the heart. Breathe. We go back to warrior two once again. Yeah. Reverse warrior. Extend side angle pose, please. Hips stay back. You don't need to sticking your butt out that much, but you should sticking your butt back slightly. Bring your hands down to the floor. Now we're going to kick the right leg back and up and opening the hips and bend the knee and kick it to the left and push the heart through that shoulder blade back to your left leg. Extend the leg, square the hip, come forward to plank. Inhale and flow, please, or rest in child's pose. Chaturanga Dandasana. Lift your right leg or not. Pick your back bend once again. You have to check with your lower back and make sure that you're not hurting yourself in any shape and form, please. And back to down dog or child's pose. And keep coming back to your breath. Once again, coming back to be your own best friend, your own best partner. Give yourself the comfort knowing that you are there. You are there for you. Left leg step forward between the hand, warrior three on the other side. Square the hip. Remember your arms are your option. Just play with it. Just make sure that you don't, you challenge yourself into the point that you can handle the pose. Warrior two. Reverse warrior. And extend side angle pose, please. That right arms, once again, if you go alongside the ear, feel good, great. If not, maybe move away from your head and go to the leg direction and just make sure your shoulders are comfortable, okay? And we exhale, we go toward the floor, both hands to the ground, kick your left leg back and up, opening the hips, bend the knee, kick it to the left, and then we do three-legged dog with the hips opening and breathe. One more breath here. Extend your left leg, square the hip, come forward to child's pose or plank pose with the left leg lift and flow or not. And back to downward facing dog or child's pose, please. Breathe. Let go. Breathe. Be here and stay calm. And you listen. We get the right leg forward between the hand. We go into our pyramid pose here. Both legs straight, square the hip, and you bow down toward the leg. With your arms options, of course, lift them or have them on the ground, have them on your lower back, or you can interlate them behind the backs, okay? Or you can change and shift. Why? Because you listen and you know when it's not right, and you change to the place that it's enhance your practice. Inhale, lengthen your spine away from your right leg. You're gonna step your left leg back and bend your right knee. Parivitta Patsava Konasana. Left elbow outside of your right knee. Hands in prayer. With your left leg straight or knees bent. You're twisting to the right. Exhale, facing the ground, kick your right leg back and up to the sky. Inhale. And exhale, right knee to your right armpits. Kick it back and up. Inhale. Exhale, right knee to your left armpit. Kick it back and up. Inhale. Right knee to your nose. Round your back up toward the ceiling. Stay here. Look between your hands and get your right leg forward. Get your left knee down. Come upright with your body. And then hold your left foot. Get the heels into your hip, please. And you're lengthening up toward the ceiling. Ribs are in, heart is opening up, neck is nice and long. Step forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, lengthening the spine. Exhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Stand nice and tall. Inhale, hand to your heart. You can stop right here and rest or go all the way to the floor and flow, please. Or you can rest in child's pose. Inhale, lengthen the spine. For us, we keep on flowing. Move with the breath and be there fully with yourself, with your movement. Right. So you can take Tadasana, you can take down dog, you can take child's pose. Those are good places to be. You just listen, okay. That serve my body right now well. I'm there. And after that, we're just gonna take ourselves to pyramid pose. You just have to left leg forward and your right leg back. Okay. And remember, keep your spine nice and long. Inhale, lengthening the spine while you bend your left knee. Step your right leg back further. We twist to the left with your right elbow outside of your left knee, with the option of your right leg, knee to the ground or off the floor. And you twist to the left. And you work with your body respectfully because you listen mindfully to yourself. And when exhales come, you're facing the floor, have both hands to the ground, kick your right leg back and up, inhale. Left leg, left knee to your left armpit, exhale. Kick your left leg back and up, inhale. Get your left knee to your right armpit. Kick it back and up, inhale. Get your left knee to your nose, round your back, stay right here, forward, forward, forward. And then you get your left leg step and ground it and have your right knee on the floor. Come up right. We're gonna bend the knee, your right knee, and you're gonna hold the foot with your right hand and you're gonna lift your heart high. Remember your left arm, you can kind of shoot up toward the sky if you want to. I start to feel this kind of heavy heart coming in when I think about my friends. So I always practice again and again. I'm coming back and just be there. I feel you. I know why this is a feeling you have. But in the reality, God has a better plan and I have to connect to my friend differently. And we go forward, Uttanasana, please. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Now exhale, we go into Malasana, so we'll squat down to the floor. Maybe you have your hands in prayer. If you can, have your thumbs go right to your third eyes. And remind yourself to see things from a different point of view because you can. See it from the view of trust. See the thing from the view of acceptance. And use that quality for you to be skillfully to take the right action. So it can take you into a happier, calmer, and content place. Now Vasana, both pose, please. So carefully get your seat on the floor. Get your legs off the ground. Right. Straight legs, knee bend. Arm holding it, arms not holding the legs. Yeah, this one is like, I'm good right here. Oh, that's challenging. A couple more breaths, please. And we're gonna go from here to Uttanasana. So you go there, however that your body is safe, okay? And when you're there, inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, bow, strong leg, arms out and up to the sky. Inhale, and we are going to take 3 poses. So we balance on the right leg and we get the left leg to the right leg first. If half lotus pose work for your body and you feel right that is the place that you want to take yourself there, don't stop yourself, just go. Warrior 3. Bend your right knee, step your left leg back, hands down, kick your right leg back and up. Inhale, opening the hip, and then pigeon pose, get your right leg forward. Again, find the depth of your stretch again, and you listen. You keep coming back. When you breathe and you listen to yourself mindfully, you need to make room. You know that you're willing to listen to your body, what is telling you. If you're not like kind of stop breathing and you're crunching your jaw, you just want things to be finished right now. That is not the form of true listening. Let the breath be full. Let the breath be deep. Inhale, come up and away from the floor. And we're going to stretch the hip flexor of the left leg. I know this one is really tough, so be really mindful, please. If you're not able to bend your left knee and hold the foot with the hand, you can just get your left leg down, square the hip. If you have the block, hold yourself up with both hands, and you can just like curl yourself. While you hug your legs in, you can curl yourself up and back. And you kick the left heel back strongly, you're going to feel the stretch the same as us that bend the knee and hold the foot in. Okay. Extend up toward the sky, the heart. It's a strong pose, so be mindful, everyone. And we let go of that stretch. Then you go here to three-legged dog. You have option to do wide thing, which means you are going to flip first. If you don't want to do the flipping, I don't know that we do enough heart opening or not. You can go right into your half moon pose, please. Yeah. Or for us who flip first, do you flip the dog first? And then meet your friend in half moon pose. So the right leg is the one that is on the ground. Your left leg is the one that lifts it up and away from the floor. And we meet in cross leg Uttanasana. Left leg go behind the right leg. And let the body just kind of let go. Some of you, that may not actually happening. If you let it go, I mean you have to hold your body off the floor more with the block. Please do so. Or you bend your knees a lot. Don't worry about the stretch on the outsides of the hip. And you can let go actually better on your upper body that way. Inhale, lift your heart up and away from your legs. Bend the knees, step your left leg back, pivot to the left. Turn your heels in, turn your toes out. We go into goddess pose, please. Extend the knees apart. Heart lift, core in. You can bend at the elbow. Or you can press it on the thighs and kind of guide your leg to lengthening and press your quad muscle into the bone. It really help to calm them down and not gripping if they love to grip or you have like short quad muscles. And carefully, we're gonna bow down into Pasarita Padottanasana. Bring your feet parallel. Any headstand in the house, please, this is the times you have it for that. Any one of you who doesn't care to get into that, you can dig yourself deeper into this Pasarita stretching. Try to go to the back of the mat. Maybe twisting. And then we're gonna go back to the front of the mat and we step the back leg forward to Uttanasana. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, back. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, Malasana. This one, can you have your feet together? Get the weight onto the ball of your feet, opening your knees apart, and then you sit down and you kind of guide your heart to the floor. Let the hips go back and bring your head to the ground. So your weight, when that happening, it's gonna transitioning away from the tippy toe into kind of back into toward the heel, and your heel may not come down completely or may come down completely. It depends how tight you are. And carefully bring yourself back up to forward fold, please. Inhale, lengthening the spine. Exhale, bow. Ground out to your feet, arms out and up to the sky. Inhale. And then bring your hands to your heart. Tadasana. Close your eyes. Breathe deeply in and out through your nose. We take a short pause here in Tadasana, mountain pose. So you can take time to be with your heartbeat and comfort that part of your body and say, it's okay, I'm here for you. You are not alone. I have your back. Balancing your left leg, tree pose on the other side, please. Or standing half lotus pose. And carefully bring your hands back down to the floor. Step your right leg back behind you. I don't remember what poses come before this, but I'm gonna keep moving. So have your hands down to the floor. Hopefully, if I remember, keep your left leg back and up, opening the hip. Inhale, and step your left leg forward. Pigeon pose, please. Oh, I remember. The warrior 3. Let's see if I can get you there somehow. Let's do pigeon first, okay? And inhale, come up and away from the floor. Carefully, if you can, bend your right knee, hold the foot with the hand and bring it to the hips. Or not, keep your right foot on the floor and keep it straight. And you just lift the heart high and hold yourself on either side with your arms, please. Let go. Three-legged dog. Kick your left leg back and up. Inhale, opening the hips, bend the knee. Kick it to the right. Now flip the dog, or you go from there to half moon pose, please. And we are going to follow you there. If you're in half moon for a while already and you want to change it, your next pose is your cross leg Uttanasana. Inhale, lift your chest up and away from the floor. Bend the knee, step your right leg back. We're gonna go into three-legged dog so we can give our warrior three a left. So kick your left leg back and up first. And then step your left leg forward between the hands. And you go warrior three, get your right leg off the floor. Yeah. Square the hip, breathe. And we're gonna come up standing, so carefully. Push down into your left leg. Really extend your heart high to the sky. And plant your right leg next to your left leg. Tadasana, hips back. Root your tailbone down. Root your tailbone down and lift your heart up. Arm by your sides and breathe. And slowly open your eyes, please. Now we almost done, everybody. Since we opening the hips a lot, so I just want to give this chance for the Bakasana or crow pose lover to go into that. It look like this. And if you don't want to go that, why don't you come onto your seat and you do reverse table instead. So you do the heart opening and leave your hips come off the floor, please. I'm gonna do a Bakasana and I'm gonna guide people into that pose, okay? And after that, we're gonna meet one another in a seated position. So, Bakasana, feet together. Open your knees wide and you get your upper arms inside of the knee, okay? And then hug your knees into the upper arm and you resist it by pushing your upper arm into that. And have your hand to the floor and lift your hips off the ground. And from there, you start to kind of send your weight forward by moving the weight from your heel to your tippy toes and go forward. And while that's happening, push down into your arm strong and draw your core in. And you can bring one leg up at a time or both. And when you have that, even more so, use your core. Push down into the arms. Don't drop the weight completely to your wrist, please. And breathe. And you can come here and you come down by just bending the knee and come down that way. Or you can shoot your legs back while you extend your heart forward and go down into Chaturanga Dandasana. Core strong, strong arms. Okay. And do upward facing dog. And take child's pose for a little bit. And then we come and meet. Take your time, please. In Upavista Konasana, leg wide apart. You can go into the stretching by extend your spine forward into the floor. Yeah, or you can just take your times here to kind of relax your wrists a little bit, check with them, see if they need some love, so you can circle the wrists. Maybe your neck and your shoulders are tight. You can circle your shoulders. We are about to cool down now. So if any tension is happening, we do a little movement to help to relax those muscles, okay? And still you have to go into the stretch at some point. Inhale, come up and away from the floor. Now we do Pasarita Upavista Konasana. It's your side stretch. So we're gonna go to the right first, which means our left arm is gonna go over our head, okay? You can hold the back of the head if you want to. Let me do side stretch. Any one of you that can use your left hand and hold your right foot, do that, or you can use a strap even to mimic that actions. But this is gonna kind of restrict your shoulder. Use a strap or not, and you have to make sure that you give yourself enough room for your shoulders. Okay. Don't let the left seat lift so much. It's gonna lift a little bit, but you want to ground on them still. Inhale, come up and switch side, please. And inhale, come up and away from the floor. Please extend your legs together in front of you. Last, we sit on the forward fold, Paschimottanasana. I have to say, like the heat is feel really intense, but the muscles are loving them. It just relax and loosening up magically. And the bugs are loving me so much. It's kind of cool to see that. It's kind of cool to see how I just be calm and not react toward them. Come up and away from the floor, please. Please take yourself down onto your back and maybe do happy baby. Maybe do your knee circle. Maybe drop your knee side to side, or maybe do all of them, okay? And from there, you can take yourself to maybe a shoulder stand, or maybe less than that. You can do a block underneath the hip and kick your legs up toward the ceiling. Or you can bring your legs over your head. Now, it's really so crucial that you be there for your neck, for your clavicle spine. Okay, so not just the neck, like that bone of your neck. You don't want to feel it's collapse. It means that you don't want to flatten it. You need to fight with the weight of the leg by extend the chin away from the chest, which means you kind of curve your neck away from the chest. Okay. Trust me, if you tuck the chin into the chest, you're gonna bring your legs over easier. But that is not a healthy thing for the neck at all. You don't want to flat the spine. They're not there to be flat. They're there to stay curving naturally, and we have to protect ourselves. If you don't want to go there and challenging yourself, do the one that easier. All right? And stay there. And you close your eyes, of course. And may your soul comfort your body. May essence of your spirit, hug your mind, hug your body, hug your emotions. Let yourself know that no matter what's happening to you, you will never leave yourself. You will be there to comfort the need of yourself. And when all of those calm down, what love we're going to be, just the space that you can be skillful to take the proper action to take care of your situations. And remember to make room because you may oftenly make mistakes and fall down and regret. It's a matter of learning. The experience will allow you to be wiser. So please don't be hard on yourself. Shavasana.